Wood TV8, Mercantile Bank of Michigan, and Jacobs Financial are proud to support the class of 2020.
Hello, faculty, family, friends, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Luna-Espino, Valedictorian of West Michigan Academy of Environmental Science. A couple weeks ago, I received an email from Mr. Bosker giving me the opportunity to share my speech virtually due to the circumstances our world is facing. Clueless on where to begin, I had to take the time to unwind the giant web of ideas in my mind that eventually led to what I will share with you in the next few minutes. Although I know this statement is overused, I can finally say, classmates, we made it. It has been a long time, but it definitely flew by. Approximately 4,745 days ago, we stepped foot into our kindergarten class, the beginning of our schooling career. In elementary school, when life was simple, everyone was friends, and recess was the best part of our school day. Sadly, those times flew by quickly, and in the blink of an eye, we were headed off to middle school. I think many of us can say that middle school was something else. We survived our awkward preteen years when we were seen as obnoxious, loud, drama-filled middle schoolers hauling around huge backpacks through our tiny hallway. And soon enough, we became high schoolers ready to experience the last 4 years of education before graduation. The 9th grade. We were finally high schoolers, but of course, the upperclassmen still looked down upon us because we were just freshmen. We walked the hall alongside our friends, ready to tackle high school with all we've got. Sophomore year. We started to get the hang of everything, and finally we were no longer freshmen. No offense to the freshmen. We had now made friends with some of the upperclassmen and knew more of our teachers. It was like we could finally be real high schoolers. And then junior year. It was probably one of the most stressful years for us, with AP classes, the SAT, and other standardized tests we had to take. It was also the year many of us attended our first and last prom, and we were able to see the class ahead of us graduate while we anxiously awaited for it to be our time. Senior year, the year we have all been waiting for. It was finally our time to shine. It was the year of all the senior festivities we've anxiously awaited to be a part of, but unfortunately on March 13, 2020, the rest of our senior year was taken away from us due to the pandemic. We watched as the news portrayed the severity of the pandemic. We received messages from our teachers, family, friends, and complete strangers expressing their concerns for us. There was anxiety about the possibility of not being able to finish up the last credits needed to walk the stage. Fear that we would not be able to experience any of the senior festivities or have the last walk through our school building as teachers and students lined the hallways cheering us on. It was unknown whether or not we'd be able to zip up our gown and celebrate our accomplishment with our loved ones. We attended school earlier that day, unaware of what was to come. As we saw the possibilities of us not being able to do all of these things, many of us wished we could have asked for less snow days in the earlier years. Although we only experienced 3.75 years out of the 4, it was one of the most important times of our lives. It taught us a lot about ourselves. We grew as people, learning about our values. Even though we may have changed as individuals, the memories that were created will forever remain. It's about our 9th grade canoe trip when many of us didn't know that we would spend the majority of the time in the river after our canoes flipped over, or our 11th grade trip to Michigan's adventures after the SAT. It's about the fun Fridays we've had in environmental leadership, the college visits as a class to GVSU and CMU, or the pep rallies only our small school can pull off. It's about the jokes we told and the friends we've made. Dr. Seuss once said, "Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." And it could not be more true, because now what we have are these memories to hold on to. But something that I'll always hold on to as well are the lessons I have learned through my high school journey. And I'm not talking about what we learned in class. Rather, they are the lessons I have learned from my classmates and my teachers. One of the biggest lessons I have learned is to be patient and live in the moment. The truth is that many of us probably won't see each other again, and it'll make you realize that maybe you should have stopped and taken it all in. Many moments we spend waiting for something, but you will never get that time back, so be patient, stop, and take it all in. Another lesson I learned is that being a good person and being there for others can leave a lasting impression in people's lives. Endless times I have seen how you have supported one another through hardships, being there to listen to each other's problems and picking each other up. We all have our special group, our support system, the ones who understand us and our story the most. So take time to express your gratitude towards your people and show them how much they mean to you. And lastly, work hard and achieve excellence. You can obtain anything you set your mind to as long as you work for it. Go in with an open mindset and a positive attitude. Don't compare yourself to others. Be your own cheerleader and stick to your goals through the ups and downs because you all will achieve success with desire, hard work, and passion. Now, I would like to take a moment to thank those who have made it possible for me to be here today. First, I would like to start by thanking God for his guidance, love, protection, and for his gift of wisdom, for without him I would be lost. And on behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all of our teachers here at WMAES. We thank you for motivating us to do better and for your interest and dedication to teaching us and introducing us to new possibilities. You all make a difference in students' lives every day. And now to the people who first taught me how to walk, my parents, Luna-Espino and Marcelino Luna. Thank you for teaching me the meaning of hard work and dedication. Thank you for your endless support and for pushing me to strive and pursue my dreams through the moments when I doubted myself. Mami y papi, gracias por ser los mejores papás del mundo. Le doy gracias a Dios por bendecirme con padres como ustedes. Los quiero mucho. To my sister Nancy, thank you for setting such high expectations for me to follow. Just kidding, even though you did. But thank you for being one of the biggest role models, even though we are the complete opposite of each other. To my boyfriend Juan, thank you for always helping me study for my tests, for supporting me, and for always listening to me tell you everything I had learned in class earlier that day. And lastly, to the class of 2020, thank you for all the wonderful memories we have created, the good and the bad, and for making high school a little more enjoyable. There's no other group of classmates I would have wanted to do this high school journey with. I look forward to the day when we can all celebrate together one more time. So class of 2020, though it was not what we expected, this is how it ends. My hope for you all is that wherever life takes you next, you are happy and loved. And classmates, I urge you all to pursue your dreams. Surround yourself with positivity, attain excellence. Be there for people who mean the most to you because as we have seen in the most recent weeks, everything can change in an instant. Live in the moment. Celebrate and go out there and change the world because you all have shown me endless times what amazing, talented, persistent, tenacious, and caring human beings you all are. May we all cross paths again. Congratulations, class of 2020, we made it.